This is a quick tutorial on how to use the Google app Cami to annotate PDFs from your Google Drive. So here we are in the Google Drive. I'm going to use this PDF Favorite Drinks Article 2. And so in order to annotate, I'm going to open it, and you can see I've already had some annotations on it. I'm currently in the PDF viewer in Google Drive, which is why I have these black borders on the side. So up here at the top, I'm going to click on Open With. And then from my drop down menu, I've got Cami here. If you don't have Cami, click Connect More Apps, and then you would search for Cami up here in the Search Apps and go through the installation process. So since I already have Cami installed, I'm just going to click on it. It's going to open my document in a new tab up here at the top, and it will give me the Cami symbol, which will show up in just a second as soon as the document loads. So it's got this little star. Now it's going to ask you to authorize your Google Drive. This will allow you to keep the PDF in your Google Drive with the annotations on it. So I am just authorizing. It's a quick process to authorize, and click Allow. And then now here we are on the document where we can make annotations. Over here on the left, you have a number of annotation tools, from highlight, strike through, underline, comments, text. This is the paint tool. And you have shape and sign document. Those are for paid versions, which I don't currently have. You have an eraser and a select text. So it's fairly simple to be able to put annotations on. I'll scroll down here and you can see some of the annotations I've already made on this document. And down here, if I want to make some more, simply clicking on the highlight tool in the top left, I have a color palette to choose from, so I can choose any color I want. And then I simply click and drag over the text I want to highlight. And when I let go, it will be highlighted. Same thing works with strike through, any color, underlines as well. So I'll underline a little bit of text here. It's a little too much. So we're going to undo that part, and we're just going to underline a few sentences. And then we can also insert comments in any color we want. Wherever I click on the document, it's going to give me a comment, much like the Google Doc on the right hand margin. You can also insert text in any color into the document. And once the text is in there, I have the choice. I can change the color, I can move it around wherever I'd like to put it on the document, and I can also change the font size of that text. It's totally formattable at any point. The drawing tool is pretty fancy. It allows you to go in and actually draw on the document, so it works well for circling things. And then you have an eraser tool where you can go in and erase some of the stuff that you've done. There's also a select tool, which allows you to select different things and move them around. Now, once I've made the annotations, up here at the top it says saved, and that's to my Cami account, not to my Google account. So if I click on this folder, I'll be able to see all of the recent files that I have annotated on. I can also open any files from my Google Drive. I can click on the share option, and I can share this document with anyone I want. Or over here I can click on sync, and here it's telling me that all changes have been saved to my Cami Cloud Sync. I can also save these changes to my Google Drive by clicking here autosave, and it will save changes to this document in my Google Drive for me. It's doing that now. Once it's done, I can go back to my Google Drive, and you'll see the document here is again in my Google Drive, and I can hit the preview, or I can open the document and I can see any of the annotations that I've made onto the document. So it's not currently showing the annotations I just made because it's a little slow. It's just still uploading to the cloud. An easy way to use Cami is in Google Classroom. Make an assignment for each student, or make a copy for each student in an assignment, and then push it out. And then when you go in your Google Drive to your classroom, you'll be able to go in and see any of the annotations that students have made on their documents. So here's the class, and here's the assignment. And here I have a number of people that have gone in and already made annotations. So I can go into their documents and I can preview them. And then I'd have to open with Cami before I'm going to be able to see any of their annotations. And once I've opened the document with Cami, remember this is a student document I've opened from the Google Classroom folder in my Google Drive, it shows me the student's annotations. And down here in the corner it shows both of us. Mine is with the green dot, and this is the student. I can turn the student's annotations off just by clicking on their initials. I can also turn my annotations off by clicking on the initials. So it's an easy way to annotate and collaborate on PDF documents right from your Google Drive. I hope this helps. If you have questions, contact your EdTech coach.